Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to a DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K update. And I got some stuff to show you guys, a lot of good titles, and three of them I received from my boy Luke Ponto. So I want to thank him for the three films that he sent me. So let's get this update started. And the first one here I got, and I really enjoyed this film. It's a very good movie. It's a Criterion release, and I have I think four Criterions in total in this update, with this being the first. And I got A Face in the Crowd, and this stars Andy Griffith, also Patricia Neal. You also have Walter Matthau in it, Lee Remick, and very good movie this is. Andy Griffith's performance is absolutely great in the film. I really enjoyed the chemistry between his character and Patricia Neal, where Patricia Neal ends up visiting Andy Griffith in like this jail, and Patricia Neal's character is this radio producer, and she really takes a liking to Andy Griffith's character. So she ends up putting him on the radio, and then Andy Griffith starts to become big, and his fame starts rising. A lot of people love him, and he's then put on TV. And then we find out later on that his ego gets in the way and gets huge. So, but very good movie this is, but it's directed by Elia Kazan, and it has a new restored 4K digital transfer. It has a new interview with Ron Briley, author of The Ambivalent Legacy of Elia Kazan, a new interview with Andy Griffith biographer Evan Dalton Smith, Facing the Past, a 2005 documentary featuring Andy Griffith, Patricia Neal, and Anthony Franciosa, screenwriter Bud Schulberg, and film scholars Leo Brody and Jeff Young, and also the trailer. And it also comes with the essay by critic April Wolf. So, it's the inside. Of course, here is the essay. Of course, in the booklet, talking about the film and the production of the film. There you go. But if you haven't seen The Face in the Crowd, very good film. Really enjoy it. And I got a copy for my buddy Luke Ponto, so hopefully, he enjoys the film. I recommended this film to him. It's a film that was released in 1957, way before Andy Griffith got his, own show. Of course, the Andy Griffith Show. So that's A Face in the Crowd. And then this one I picked up. I've heard, good things about this film. Here it's very enjoyable. It's a Leonardo DiCaprio film directed by Danny Boyle. And the only Danny Boyle film I saw was Sunshine, which I thought was an okay film, the first time I watched it. I still have my review of that film up on my channel if you guys want to check it out. But this is a film called The Beach. And this was released in 2000. And we'll check out this film at some point. Also review it. It has a commentary by Danny Boyle. It has 9 deleted scenes. It has the Pure Shores music video by All Saints. Storyboard gallery. The trailers. TV spots. Here's the back to it. So that's The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. Also has Tilda Swinton and also Robert Carlyle's in it. Pretty cool. And this I've seen the trailer too, but have not watched it. And from the trailer, it seemed like a really interesting film. And It's a film that was written by James Cameron. He wrote the story and he wrote the screenplay. He also produced the film, and that film is Strange Days, and it stars Ralph Fiennes. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Angela Bassett and Juliette Lewis. Also has Tom Sizemore, Michael Wincott, Vincent D'Onofrio. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, who directed Zero Dark 30. But we'll check out this film at some point and review it. It's a film that was released in 1995. Features it has is just the teaser and theatrical trailer, and also features 2 additional scenes not included in the theatrical release, as a discussion of opening sequence by Catherine Bigelow. So that's Strange Days. So, seems interesting. And then I had to pick this up on 4K. This was released by Scream Factory. And I really enjoyed this film. I had fun with it. I reviewed this film. And it is Drag Me to Hell. Directed by Sam Raimi. He also wrote the film with his brother Ivan Raimi. Of course, it stars Alison Lohman, Justin Long. And I know Alison Lohman has retired from acting. And I see her on social media. And it's good that she's, doing good for herself, out of the spotlight, in the film and TV business. But this has the collector's edition, and this has the theatrical and unrated cut. I've seen the theatrical cut on TV when I reviewed the film. Haven't seen the unrated version, but disc 1 is the 4K. It has both the unrated and theatrical versions. It has a new 4K scan from the original film negative, approved by Sam Raimi and editor Bob Whiskey, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And disc 2 has the Blu-ray has the unrated version. It has a new making of Drag Me to Hell, which includes extensive behind-the-scenes documentary featuring new and archival interviews with co-writer producer Ivan Raimi, Alison Lohman, Dilip Rayo, and Lorna Raver. Has a director of photography, and also disc 3 has the theatrical version, has interview with Alison Lohman, Curses, which is diaries featuring behind-the-scenes footage and interviews with Sam Raimi, Alison Lohman, and Justin Long. It has vintage interviews, TV spots, image gallery, and the trailer. So really cool. It comes with a slipcover. So you get your 4K disc here that has the unrated and theatrical versions, which I like that both versions are included on the 4K disc. And you got the Blu-ray right there, which has the unrated version, and the Blu-ray right here has the theatrical version. So with Drag Me to Hell, it's a fun film. It's very funny. So check out Drag Me to Hell. It's a fun time. It's a comedy horror film, a horror comedy. So definitely check it out. And these next ones I got at Barnes & Noble, during their Criterion 50% off sale. So this one, I got and heard very good things about this. It's been on my watch list to check out, and it is Videodrome, directed by David Cronenberg. He also wrote the film as well. Stars James Woods and Deborah Harry. And, we'll check this film out at some point. I heard it's a pretty trippy film. Makeup was done by Rick Baker, and slips out like this. This is the Blu-ray. So you got like a cover here that looks like a tape. Long live the new flesh. On the back, you got the tape reels. I like how it, looks like, a tape. And you got your disc here and your scene selections. And of course, the essay book talking about the film here, behind the scenes. Pretty cool. But we'll check this out at some point. But features it has on here, it has restored high-definition digital transfer of the unrated version, approved by David Cronenberg and cinematographer Mark Irwin. 2 commentaries featuring David Cronenberg and Mark Irwin, and James Woods and Deborah Harry. It has Cronenberg's short film Camera from 2000, Forging the New Flesh, a half-hour documentary by filmmaker Michael Lennick about Videodrome's video and prosthetic makeup effects. It has also Effects Men, an audio interview with makeup effects creator Rick Baker and video effects supervisor Lennick. And then it has bootleg video, the complete footage of Samurai Dreams, and 7 minutes of other transmissions from Videodrome presented in their original, unedited form with commentary by Cronenberg. Also has a roundtable discussion, Fear on Film, from 1982 with David Cronenberg, John Carpenter, John Landis, and Mick Garris. And also has the theatrical trailers and promotional featurette still gallery featuring rare behind-the-scenes production, photos, and posters. There you go. That's Videodrome. And then I picked this up. This is a film that I also have not seen, but I heard it's a classic. I heard it's a great film. And this is the 4K of The Princess Bride, which was directed by Rob Reiner. Stars Carrie Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, the late great Andre the Giant. You also have Fred Savage in it. Norman Lear, of course, was the executive producer of the film. He created, all those 70s sitcoms, classic, All in the Family, and among others. Also has Peter Falk in it, Carol Kane, and Billy Crystal. And I like that. It's like, like a digibook here. So he opens up like that, and you got your essay in here just talking about the film. So pretty cool. And on the back it says, "As you wish." But it comes with the 4K Blu-ray, and it has a digital restoration, 4K digital restoration with 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack, and 1 4K disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR. So this is in Dolby Vision on 4K. Has a commentary with Rob Reiner, William Goldman, who was the screenwriter, producer, Andrew Scheinman, and Billy Crystal and Peter Falk. So cool. Billy Crystal and the late great Peter Falk end up recording a commentary for the film. Has an edited audio book reading of Goldman's novel, The Princess Bride by Rob Reiner. Program about Goldman's screenplay. Interviews with Rob Reiner, Goldman, and Billy Crystal, Carrie Elwes, Christopher Guest, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Fred Savage, and Robin Wright. Interview with art director Richard Holland. Programs about makeup, fencing, and fairy tales. An on-set video diary filmed and narrated by Carrie Elwes. 5 behind-the-scenes videos with commentaries by Rob Reiner, Andrew Scheinman, and Billy Crystal. And also the trailer. There you go. That's The Princess Bride. But we'll check it out at some point, but heard great things about it, and that it's a classic. Here's the last criterion that I have here that I got at Barnes & Noble for the Criterion 50% off sale. This is another film that I've heard good things about. David Lynch's Blue Velvet. And it stars Kyle MacLachlan, Dennis Hopper, Laura Dern, Dean Stockwell, and it has a new 4K digital restoration with 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio, alternate original 2.0 surround soundtrack, the lost footage, 53 minutes of deleted scenes and alternate takes assembled by David Lynch. Blue Velvet Revisited, a feature-length meditation on the making of the movie by Peter Baratz, filmed on set during the production. Mysteries of Love, a 70-minute documentary from 2002 on the making of the film. An interview from 2017 with composer Angelo Badalamenti, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Has It's a Strange World, which is the filming of Blue Velvet, a 2019 documentary featuring interviews with crew members and visit to the shooting locations. David Lynch reading from Room to Dream, a 2018 book he co-authored with Christine McKenna, and you also have experts by McKenna from Room to Dream. Really like the cover to this, and you have this 710. You also have the essay, just talking about the film, of course. And of course, you also have your 4K. Oh no, I'm sorry, Blu-ray. I'm sorry, this is Blu-ray, not 4K. So, Blu-ray of David Lynch's Blue Velvet. So, pretty nice, Blu-ray here for the film. But it's very interesting, from the back of what the film is about. So that's Blue Velvet. Next, I had to pick this up. And I really enjoyed this film when I saw it in theaters earlier this year. And it is Twisters, starring Daisy Edgar Jones, Glenn Powell, Anthony Ramos. Really enjoyed this film, had fun with it. I also really enjoyed Twister as well. But check out my review of Twisters if you guys haven't seen it. My review is up on the channel, so check it out. But this has deleted scenes, gag reel, and behind-the-scenes featurettes, and a whole lot more. Slipcover and all. That's Twisters. Next is a film that is on my watch list. I've heard, good things about this film. Saw the trailer to it, and it looked interesting. It is a John Frankenheimer film, and it is called Black Sunday. And it stars Robert Shaw, Bruce Dern, and Marty Keller. From what I heard, Bruce Dern's character is the villain of the film. And it has features on here. It has high-definition Blu-ray 1080p presentation, restored lossless mono audio presented for the first time on Blu-ray, restored lossless 5.1 and 2.0 stereo audio options. Has a commentary by film scholar Josh Nelson. It Could Be Tomorrow, a brand new visual essay by critic Sergio Angelini exploring the film's adaptation and production and its place within the pantheon of 70s terrorism thrillers. It also has the directors, where they look at John Frankenheimer's films, which is an hour-long portrait of the director from 2003, and includes interviews with Frankenheimer himself, Kirk Douglas, Samuel L. Jackson, Roy Scheider, Rod Steiger, and others. It also has an image gallery and a reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Peter Strain. So it's a Arrow video release. It's a Blu-ray. And you get your essay in here, about the film. which is pretty cool. Very nice. And of course, on the back, take the disc out. This was the original cover to it. Or they used the original poster there. So in the film, it's a Goodyear blimp. So, but that's what I've seen from clips of the film. That it's that they use a Goodyear blimp. So yeah, that's Black Sunday. It's a film that came out in 1977, I think. Yeah. So that's Black Sunday. Next is a film that I have heard about. Heard it's a classic. And it is Rosemary's Baby. This is the 4K. Also has the Blu-ray. And this stars Mia Farrow, John Cassavetes, Ruth Gordon, Maurice Evans, Ralph Bellamy, and it was produced by William Castle. There's a classic, horror slasher film, but it has features. It has Rosemary's Baby, a retrospective, Mia and Roman, theatrical trailer, and the 50th anniversary Red Band trailer. But we'll give this a watch at some point. But that is Rosemary's Baby. I know that Criterion released this on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray is now out of print. And I was going to get that Criterion release, but it's gone up so much in price from when I searched it on eBay. So I'm fine with the 4K. So that's Rosemary's Baby. Next, I wanted to pick this up because I haven't seen this film in over 20 years. I saw this when I was a kid when it came out on VHS and DVD. And I want to revisit the film. See if it still holds up. And that is The Grinch. Dr. Seuss' How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jim Carrey. And like I said, I haven't seen this film in over 20 years. And I want to revisit the film. It's played on TV, every single year, for the holiday season. But just never got around to revisiting the film. But it also has Jeffrey Tambor, Christine Baranski, Molly Shannon. You have Anthony Hopkins, who is the narrator in the film. But the feature that it has on the 4K is the commentary with Ron Howard. Blu-ray has deleted scenes, outtakes, spotlight on location, Who's School, makeup application and design, sushi and set, decoration, visual effects, Faith Hill's Where Are You Christmas music video, which is a really great song, and also has a trailer and a commentary by Ron Howard. So that's The Grinch. I remember when this came out, how hyped it was from the marketing. Yeah, that's The Grinch, Jim Carrey's Grinch. And this one I had to pick up. I know everybody picked this up. And I picked up Deadpool and Wolverine. Of course, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, got Emma Corrin, Matthew McFadden. But awesome film, loved it. This is pretty much my top favorite film of the year. And it's just a good time with this film. Cannot wait to rewatch this film. But if you haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, definitely check it out. And it has features. It has this on the Blu-ray. It has gag reel, deleted scenes, Wolverine finding Madonna, making the Wonder, practical approach, celebrating the art of Ray Chan, Loose Ends, The Legacy, Heroes, Deadpool's Fun Sack 3, and a commentary by Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds. So that's going to be a fun commentary there. You know, Ryan Reynolds, you know, doing commentary. But yeah, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. I have a review up of the film when it came out. So if you haven't seen my review of Deadpool and Wolverine, definitely check it out. So just had to pick it up. And these last three of this update came from my buddy Luke Ponto. So thank you, Luke, if you're watching. Really appreciate these. So these are the three films that he sent me. And I have heard about this film, have not seen it, and it is Thanksgiving. And the film stars Patrick Dempsey, Addison Rae, got Jalen Thomas Brooks, Rick Hoffman. But hers a pretty good horror film. You know, hers, it's very fun, and might be a tradition to watch on Thanksgiving every year, from what I heard from people. But it has deleted extended scenes, outtakes, Massachusetts movies, Eli and Jeff's early films. Also includes behind the screens, gore gallery, commentary with Eli Roth and Jeff Rendell. So this is an Eli Roth film. So that's Thanksgiving. And next he sent me, I was going to get this on 4K, and I was surprised that he sent this to me. So thank you again, Luke. He got me The Crow with Brandon Lee on 4K. Haven't seen this film in a while, but really loved it. Brandon Lee, you know, may he rest in peace, because this is his last film, because, you know, he died, you know, in an accident while making the film. But it has features, has Shadow and Pain, Designing the Crow, Sideshow Collectibles, an interview with Edward R. Pressman, commentary with director Alex Proyas, audio commentary by producer Jeff Moss and screenwriter John Shirley, behind-the-scenes featurette, a profile on James O'Barr, extended scenes, deleted footage, montage, and the trailer. So, very nice slipcover this is. So it's the same as the 4K. So nice. I know he has the Steelbook. Luke has a Steelbook, which looks awesome as well. So that's The Crow, the original Crow. And yes, he sent me the remake of The Crow with Bill Skarsgård. Yeah. But, you know, he said that he'll do a watch along with me. I wasn't planning on checking out this film. I've heard this film sucks, but he enjoys it. Luke enjoys it. But this has True Love Never Dies, Making of the Crow, the features, this Dark Romance, the score, Reborn Through Revenge, main title sequence, Every Film is a Miracle, a tribute to Edward R. Pressman, deleted scenes, and the trailer. That's the remake of The Crow here. You know, it bombed at the box office. So it's a Lionsgate film. You know, Lionsgate has been having a pretty bad year when it comes to their films. You know, their films have flopped this year. Like this, Borderlands, and among others. Yeah, that's the Crow remake on 4K here. But yeah, thank you, Luke, for these three films. Really appreciate it. And, you know, we'll give them a watch at some point. Yeah, so anyways, that's it for this update. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.